let's go to you first, Carol.
Yeah.
How much is this story Harry exaggerated?
Do you know, these are a pair of drama queens, these two. They said that they had it was released into the media that they had a near catastrophic car chase, and the police have said nothing of the sort. They've said it was a little bit chaotic, not catastrophic. The mayor has
challenging
said,
was the word.
They said Harry and Meghan said they had a 2-hour chase through New York City. Anyone who's been to New York knows you can't get above 50 miles an hour, so it can't have been a chase anywhere. They could have got out and walked. But they were going on for 2 hours, which I don't really understand, because they could have got out of the car. And so they're claiming, you know, he was trying to invoke Diana's death in the car.
Isn't that poor taste?
Which is shameful and appalling. But the mayor of New York has said he finds it really hard to believe in a densely populated city like New York that this could happen. NBC News Channel has said that Harry and Meghan's account of events is entirely different from the police's account of events. Even the cab driver, there was a yellow cab driver who eventually took them where they were going. He said he was never in danger at all. He said, this is New York. He said this was just like a kind of a safe journey. So the pair of them are just exaggerating this. And it's funny that it hits the media at a time when Harry is in court here in London, moaning about the fact that Met Police won't put their life... He can't pay for Met Police to put their lives on the line for him. I mean, this bloke is shocking. He has no shame. I'm just kind of wondering if he'll ever stop invoking his mother's death into what he does. I mean, he's got 6 court cases going on at the moment in this country, just moaning about something. And this is just, you know, they are making themselves ridiculous on both sides of the Atlantic, but particularly in New York and in America, when she is desperately trying to save their brand currently. And this is just going to invite ridicule, and deservedly so.
It'll unravel, Stan, won't it? Completely, because of the witnesses and the paparazzi are presumably going to speak out too and say that nothing of the sort happened.
Absolutely, and as Carol pointed out, the taxi driver has been speaking. I mean, to be fair, he did say that they seemed incredibly nervous. And I suppose if I was to be charitable, let's try and be charitable.
You don't have to be.
I know nobody else in the country is. No. But I can imagine that, you know, given the background he has, that he would be on a higher sense of alert in these situations than perhaps anybody else would. And so you can see why he perhaps might be a little bit hyped up about this. But I have to say, when it flashed up yesterday that this near catastrophic, I felt sick in the pit of my stomach. Because I thought, please no, this can't be happening again. And then when actually you find out what really happened and you see, you know, the accounts from the police, from the taxi driver, it was nothing like a near catastrophic.
No.
Using the word catastrophic, obviously, I mean, it was so over the top for what happened. And I think they're really silly to use exaggerated language in this circumstance.
But it's the fact that they were trying to basically shake off the paparazzi because they didn't want them to know that they were going to go and stay at their friend's house. So they had a choice. They were trying to have their cake and eat it. They're trying to go out in a £7,000 outfit that Meghan's wearing to go onto a black tie event, to accept an award, and then have your absolute privacy when you go home. Life doesn't work like that.
And if you've got, you know, security officials, which they do...
They had they had 6 bodyguards.
And
what were they doing?
And a police car was escorting them.
Yes. So this
which is why the mayor is able to say, as a former copper, actually... 2 hours? I don't think so. Maybe 10 minutes?
It also appears that Omid Scobie, their media here in Britain, he's going, it could have been fatal. No, it couldn't.
No, it couldn't.
No. And he wasn't there, by the way.
No, he wasn't there.
So how would he know?
Well, how do you think he knew?
Yeah, because but it's interesting, isn't it? This couple who want to guard their privacy, they put this in the public domain. Their spokesman put this statement out. And we're all veterans of statements from palace officials. I've never seen one quite like that.
No.
Every dot and comma.
It is astonishing.
And because they put so much detail out there, it's easy to check it.
Yes.
It's one of these strange relationships, isn't it? That Harry loathes the press, we know this, but he can't quite stay away from it. And I think that's part of the problem here, that they can't actually just go and live this quiet life that they promised to go and do. They went to Canada, you know, if you wanted to live a quiet life, you could have gone...
He needs some of this online therapy that we've just been talking about. Marjorie Wallace can talk to him.
I think that he's beyond Marjorie's help, actually. I mean, as good as she is...
You know what they need more than therapy, because they have a load of therapy. They need really good mates to tell them the truth. They need a cohort of people around them who go, Harry, listen, you cannot have it both ways. You need people around them that give them a dose of reality.
But the thing is, Bev, they have staff who probably tell them that, and then they sack them.
There was a very high turnover of staff working for Meghan at the palace, and of course we never did see the report into the allegations of bullying that was conducted. An independent report. We've never seen it.
But why did the palace not put that out? I don't quite understand.
I suspect it's devastating.
Yeah. Right. Can we just